Game changer last week. Game changer. Going to half 14-7. Finally stole one back from the private schools. That's Undell. 1, 2, 3. 9 tackles. Quietly putting together one heck of a season. Very consistent. The reason coach loves to stay too high now. Jake's ball. 1, 2, 3. Starting in and stepping in and starting last week after Caleb was out. Gonna get some really good time now with Jake out. Or sorry, with Nick out. All right, Gino Angelini. 1, 2, 3. Making your first start tomorrow night. With Nam out, Sam, we need you on the offensive line. Time to step up. We believe in you. Sam Wallace. 1, 2, 3. With first. Coach. All
right, what are we doing here?
Lead us off. Got some safety glasses. So you go left. You go high fives all around.
Let's do this.
Here we go. Get it going, guys. It was terrible. That's awesome.
Come on.
And we do that from that day on.
Yeah, good idea. All right, let's go. Come on, big man. Come on, let's go.
Just look at his shoulder.
On the rock, on the rock, on the rock, on the rock.
Happy Oktoberfest, everyone. It's Lisa Kay here from Coulee Region Sports Network. We are at The Rock with Coach Yashinsky and senior Jasper O'Donnell. First off, Jasper, why don't you tell us what position you play and what your jersey number is?
Defensive tackle and number 59.
Thank you so much. We'll be able to keep an eye out for you on the field. Now tell me, what has been your favorite play thus far all season?
When I bear hugged one of the running backs in Sparta and just ranked him to the ground when I was still getting blocked by a guard.
Did you earn a pancake sticker for that?
No, but I got a chaos sticker.
Awesome. Now the team is 2-0 in conference, and tonight you're playing another great MVC team. Do you guys talk about what it'll be to win the conference, or do you just take it week by week and concentrate on just this game?
We take it week by week and focus on one team and make sure we can beat them to get the ultimate goal.
All right, and then just for fun, because it's Oktoberfest, what are your favorite brat toppings?
Sauerkraut, ketchup, and mustard.
All right, thanks so much. And we are also into school. Got a favorite class?
Probably practical English.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Jasper. I'm going to talk with Coach Yashinsky now, as you guys can keep an eye on the field for him and all of his great moves defensively. Coach Yashinsky, thanks so much for taking time to talk about this week's match versus Tomah. Tomah added the spread offense this season. So if you could, just explain a little bit about the spread offense and how that varies and differences from our offense.
So Tomah's going to be 4 wide most of the night. They're probably 50-50 run pass, so they like to do both still. The main difference between them and us is that they're 4 wide a majority of the game, where we use what we call an H-back, which is David Luck, quite a bit, and this year we've used a tight end, which is Connor Haggerty, quite a bit. So we like to call that 12 personnel. When we have Connor and Dave in there, we call it 11 personnel if just Dave's in there. And then we either only have 2 receivers or 3. We don't go to a 4 wide receiver set super often, in the past years we have, but this year we've been a much more run-heavy team, so we've got those heavy guys out there a little bit more, and I'd say that's the main difference. We both run and throw the ball, on similar ratios, but our run game is a little bit more downhill with our power counter game. There might be a little bit more horizontal.
And what makes a spread offense difficult to defend, specifically for your game plan tomorrow?
What we always look at is we want to be able to stretch the field both horizontally and vertically. So if we can spread them out and spread them thin, and then also allowing us to throw the ball down the field, which we like to do from time to time, it just gives a lot more room on the field to throw the ball and run the ball also. So we want to spread them out and make them have to defend all 53 yards, and then we kind of pick where we attack from there based on what we think is a perceived weakness of the defense or a strength for us.
And what do you think is the key to victory against Tomah?
We got to stop. They got some couple good running backs, 18 and 20. Quarterback is a pretty good thrower. Number 7, Geneva Cole, is a very electric wideout for them, and Boone Matheson's another one. So we got to contain their weapons. We got to make sure we don't turn the ball over. We've had a couple turnovers the last couple weeks, put a couple fumbles on the ground. We got to protect the passer. We got to make sure we don't take any sacks. Took a couple last week, and then we just got to control the clock. We're both teams are a little banged up right now, so we just got to find a way to control the clock and see if we can get out with a win.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. And because, again, it's Oktoberfest here in the Cooley region, favorite brat toppings?
I'm just straight ketchup. I don't like sauerkraut or any of that. I just straight ketchup on my brats.
No!
Ew. Ketchup is gross, people. Don't follow his orders. Watch his game, though. I'm going to send you back to Rick and Scotty for the call of tonight's game with the Tomah Timberwolves versus Onalaska Hilltoppers. From The Rock, I'm Lisa Kay. Prost!